goodbye. And I'm trying to think of some catchy welcome. But anyway.
How about you're always welcome in our little shop?
Sure. Sounds good to me, right, guys? So, yay, yay, yay. We are Leopards Leatherworks. This is Tim, and I'm Carrie. If this is your first time here, welcome to Leopard Leatherworks and the Leopard family. If you are returning, welcome back, and glad you came back. I'm glad to have you here. So, yay. Real exciting stuff today. We're so excited. There's so much going on. We can't wait to share it with you. So, Tim, let's get started, man.
Oh, man, I even moved that over there for you.
Oh, I'll do it.
Keep going.
Okay, so we have Larry. He got his glasses fixed. That's great news.
Oh, let's go to the top here.
Oh, top.
There we go.
There's Christina James, #1 in the house. Hello, Christina. Hello, Larry. Let's see. Larry says everybody's here. Let's see, Kevin.
Yep, Larry, we hope everyone's doing good today as well.
Yay. Hello, Larry again. And Christina. Hello, Joe. Welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Hang on. I saved spending money. Oh, he saved spending money and got a table machine, kind of like Tim's. Mine is made by Brother. Oh, a label machine. Ah, very nice, Larry.
Yay.
That is cool. I love that thing, man. I love that
had
thing.
that for a long time. We used
Yep.
it at Walmart, and then we used it at
Yeah,
home.
you'll love it. I just put I love putting labels on stuff.
Yeah, I have them on buckets and everything else. It's so fun. Hubby is picking up Thai food this evening, so I don't have to cook. Oh, yay, Thai. We had Whataburger, a cheeseburger, ketchup only.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. Protein, protein, protein. Oh,
It should be good. I'm sure it's going to be fabulous.
Thai is good.
And no matter what, when you're done, you'll go, oh, my belly is full. I guess that was good.
And you feel full, but not over full, so it's good.
What's your favorite Mexican restaurant, Larry? Everybody wants to know because they want to go too.
And what's your favorite food?
Christina James is agreeing. Yummy.
Okay. He says, La Fiesta Grande. I got grilled salmon with shrimp, spinach, and mozzarella cheese and Mexican rice. Yummy.
So grilled salmon with shrimp. So that's 2 seafoods. Spinach, good leafy green there. And mozzarella cheese. Was that like in a tortilla or an enchilada or just on a plate? Sounds good.
It sounds like it was just on a plate.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
She says, well, yum.
Fiesta.
Typo's okay, Larry. We all figure it out.
Yeah, we can determine anything. You bet my sister-in-law gets her words wrong all the time. My brain is, yes. Same with me. Tim doesn't know. I just say this. He goes, do you mean this? So he speaks Carrie. So it's pretty good.
Ooh. Are they reopening or is it a new one, Larry? New Hobby Lobby up there.
Oh, yay.
And your glasses got fixed. Yeah, we covered that already, and that is good. Cindy's in the house.
Hello, Cindy.
Cindy got her trays. She loves them. I'm fabulously happy for her.
And I hope Richard likes the tray you give him. So we can't wait to hear what he thought of it.
Wait a minute, Christina. There's no Hobby Lobby in the Philadelphia area?
No, they're not on the East Coast.
Really? Man, where hole have I been living in? I thought they were everywhere.
Well, you kept in that area, dude.
I know, but I didn't pay attention then. I went to Walmart for everything.
I never went to a Walmart until we went to
Look
Utah.
at Joe. I have one close to me, which at times is unfortunate.
Yes, it is very unfortunate.
I can wander around a Hobby Lobby for a few hours just looking at all the knives, pens, pencils, rulers, all that fun stuff.
Hobby Lobby's home office is here in Oklahoma City, not too far. So you go to the local store to the home office, they have everything, the first thing in. So very lucky. And then we have one right here, but it's not as good. So I go down there.
I got my brother's birthday gift and OU diamond painting. Oh, that's cool at Hobby Lobby. That's nice. Well, they're right here. That's probably why they got them.
Whole $6.
Hey, the drills cost that much. Canvas was free. Can't wait till the show starts. Me too. When's it going to start?
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, Cindy, you're out there a bit. Is there not one in Kingman at all? Huh. That's a bummer. But they deliver.
We saw that video.
Do they ship? Does Hobby Lobby ship? Yeah, I imagine it would. Yeah.
You can go online and shop, and then they'll ship it to you.
Mine is in New Jersey, about an hour away. Oh, that's pretty close. That's worth the trip now and again. stop at your favorite restaurant along the way, make it a little day job kind of deal. Larry needs a rockler and a woodcraft store. You only need one, just need a rockler. I agree. Woodcraft's pretty good, but I like rockler just a hair better. Hello, and what's that, Carrie?
Rockler's better for tools.
Yeah. Kayleen Platt's in the house. What's up, Kayleen? How you doing?
Good to see you here.
Let's see, Larry, Christina. Oh, everybody's saying hi to me now because I just jumped on.
Aww.
I'm not staying, just saying hello. Well, that's okay. Come back when you can't stay so long.
Yay. Yay.
April's in the house. What's she saying over there?
She says, hi, everyone. Chatting with y'all from on the couch under a pile of blankets because I'm sick.
Oh, well, we're glad you're here. My goodness, we're going to do some fun stuff tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Kayleen's got lots of hearts. I love it. Very good.
Yay.
And she got a thumbs up. Very nice. Let's see. Feel better, April. Yep. Always. We always wish everyone to feel better.
Look, there's Monica. Hello, Monica. It's your first time here.
Monica's in the house.
Everyone welcome Monica. She's a new leopard, and she's joining us first time on the live. So hello, hello.
Yeah, Monica, didn't she just buy something like
you're talking to her about like sizes and stuff.
Oh, that's right, Monica, new customer sizing. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight because Anthony and Mia and I were talking about how a proper ergonomic pen is constructed, sized, and all that kind of stuff because his fingers, his hands, were getting tired while he was diamond painting, and I could see why looking at his pen. Pen was gorgeous, just wasn't shaped perfectly. That's all. So yeah, we'll talk all about that.
That makes a world of difference.
Let's see. Carrie will give me a couple of hers to play with. Yep. Our Hobby Lobby is in the same parking lot as another restaurant I like called Red Top Seafood. Okay. Larry, you got it winning right there. April, Miss Joanne Fabric.
A lot of people
Everybody did. Yeah.
Because they want to touch it and see it. And you can buy fabric online, but it's just not the same as going to the store and going through fabric and stuff like that. I totally agree there.
Now, Monica, you will find out that this is the friendliest group on the interwebs. And I'm not talking about Carrie and I, although we do our part, but this group that's in chat right now, these 10, 12, 15 people that you'll see throughout the next couple hours, they got all the answers to everything about pens. Mm-hmm. Every one of them have our pens. We've sized them. We've walked them through sizing and making and designs and all that kind of stuff. So don't be afraid to ask questions because they got the answer.
Hey, Denise, welcome in.
Hello, Denise.
Denise went to the Hobby Lobby with me, and she was visiting Oklahoma, and I took her to the Hobby Lobby that's near the home office. She goes, this is a full-stocked Hobby Lobby. It is. It's supposed to be the Disney World of Hobby Lobby, so it really looks good.
Now, in reality, they will tell you it's like every other store, but the reality is when you're that close to the home office, it's not like every other store.
There's like 2 warehouses here, so you get things really fast, and they put them in the stores really quick.
But in reality, being a good store is they should be like every other store. Shouldn't be anything special because the customers are the same no matter where you go.
Any Hobby Lobby, you can walk in and spend, like you said, $245. It's like going to Buc-ee's.
Yep.
You go in to use the restroom and grab a soda, and you come out $300 later with 6 shirts.
That's like me and Buc-ee's.
And Buc-ee nuggets. And
yeah.
Stuff, so.
But anyway, happy. So Christina Carr is here. And Monica, meet Christina. Christina, meet Monica. Christina, I think, holds the record for asking the most questions about pens. And then once she focused in on what she wants, she gets almost the same thing every time with every blank, and they work perfectly, which is fantastic.
One thing is important is if you are using a diamond painting pen and it's not comfortable for you, it's like, oh, my hand hurts, I got to give it a break or something. I have found that if it's fit to you, a finger grip that is comfortable. So for me, I was a very small size. I was Joe's size, which is a 0.46, which is a very thin pen. And this is hurting. Tim goes, well, maybe you need to go bigger and bigger. And now all of a sudden I'm on 0.60, which is almost 2 inches. So it just depends because my hand was cramping. and I go, my hand is cramping. That's because I was gripping too hard. So ask the questions. We would rather you ask tons of questions. Love the pen you have so you can enjoy hours of diamond painting.
Let's just ask Cindy, how many days or how many hours a day do you diamond paint with our pens? How many? And we'll give her a chance to open that. So April currently has 3 pens turned by Tim with at least 2 more to come. Yep. And most of her world is Stitch.
Stitch with me. We twin all the time. So we do e-pens. So using the vacuum and plugging that in, you can have it with a bee stinger on the end. So that's where you put your hose. Or you can have it to be a regular pen with just a hole drilled through it. So you can use either e-pen or regular. And it doesn't matter depending on what you're in the mood for. So we do that. We also do screw-in ends, the threaded ends, so you can screw in your metal tips. That makes it fun. So we do a lot of different things. And so the answer is always yes. How much money do you have? So
that's right.
Anything.
We will do anything.
But I want to make an announcement.
Make an announcement.
It is very close to the end of March, which means the end of March means April 1st, April Fool's Day, because on April Fool's Day, it is the Springing In with Kettner diamond painting event. So we will be going live on the 31st of March, and we have a very special guest that you don't want to miss, actually 2 possibly. And so to kick off that event, this is our 2nd annual Jeremiah Kettner event. We have great sponsors, new sponsors, returning sponsors that are on the channel and visit us quite often. It is going to be a great event. So there is some new items and a very special item that will be released this weekend that you don't want to miss. We will be posting a Google form to get this one item that's going to be released for this event only. You need to have a Google form. So if you don't have a Google form, we will go back to you and say, I can't ship your item until you provide the Google form. So we want to be sure that everyone is doing the event, posted a start photo to get this item. So it's a very special item. So it's going to be a great event. I have 3 canvases I'm debating for Jeremiah Kettner. Just to name a few of our sponsors, we have Ditsy's Diamond Den. She has a beautiful licensed tray from Jeremiah Kettner and Trinket Tray, 3D printed. You don't want to miss that. We also have KC Creations. They have a tray and ergonomic tray and trinket tray that matches. So those are some new items. We also have Crafting and Crime Daily, who is giving some gift cards and a discount code. So you don't want to miss that. We have Diamond Design Co. We have DP with Sparklers.
We got a bunch.
We have so many. I can't even list them all, but those are the main ones that have new and come back. So, and of course, it is hosted by Diamond Art Club along with us. So thank you for your big sponsorship, Diamond Art Club, and for providing these beautiful canvases. Also, we have the artist, Jeremiah Kettner. He is in the event group, so you can reach out and tag him and ask any questions you'd like. He is also this event.
There's Kevin. Wave, Kevin, wave. Oh, he's got his earbuds in.
He's going to provide a gift card prize and some prints. So that will be sent directly to the winner. So that's very exciting. So you don't want to miss it. If you love Jeremiah Kettner's art, please participate. No new start, no finish. It's just 4 weeks of prizes. And all you're required to get a prize, Google form, and to also post progression in your post. So even if it's a couple of like 1 or 2 little rows, a little bit of movement, you can upload that and do that. If you finish your canvas, then that is it. You can start another canvas. So don't have another canvas, get a coloring page from his website, and you can download those and get those and use those. I think it's 4 colors. We're going to have 4 coloring pages for a week. So everyone has crayons, pencils, markers. So it's fun. So there's always something for you to do each week. So it'll be fun.
All done?
Yeah, I'm all done.
Woohoo!
And Tim,
Okay.
take it over.
So we've got a couple of things before we turn our first pen for the night. Carrie, give me a couple of your pens that I turned and a couple of the others that may not be as wonderful to hold. Just as an example, not a slam on the pen makers because they're all gorgeous pens. Where's Cindy? I don't see Cindy's answer. But Joe says, good heavens, Cindy B. That's a bunch of DPing, but I don't see. How did I miss that? I see April's and April's. April posted 3 canvases when she's not sick. Hey, Cindy, post that again. I don't know where it went. Is it way up there? No. Not. I don't see it, but I know it's going to be like 16 hours a day or something like that. She DPs. It's insane. And April's doing the same thing. Okay. Let me just throw them right here.
Tell you who they're from.
I'm not worried about that.
All right.
No, I want something that you can't hold. Well, this one, not a bad example there, but something more bulby on the end.
Oh,
Okay, so hey Rebecca, how you doing? Cool, and get your cool Kettner trays from Ditzy and KC. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. We're gonna have those on the website pretty soon as well. Or yeah, Kettner. Yeah, we just signed the contract with them. Some licensing thing. 12 to 14 hours a day. You know it. I believe it. Okay. Let me change the camera here. Let's come up to here. And we're going to come right to here. Boom. Carrie's laying those out right now. We get those over to the side here. We don't want to get distracted with those yet. So I don't normally do unboxings because people rarely ever send me something. Oh, there's Cindy's response. I can't find that anywhere, Cindy. I don't know what the heck happened. Yeah. I think, not trying to be immodest, but I think Cindy's only got pens from us, which is very exciting. So we got a package here today that I don't normally do unboxings, but what's that, babe? No, I'll be over there in a minute. We'll get there. We'll get there. But there's no room over here right now.
I know.
And I want to cut this open, but look who sent me a package.
None other than
Larry. Let's hear some applause for Larry. Because literally, I don't get packages.
no.
Carrie gets packages. If I want something, I got to order it myself.
Oh, I order it for you.
So we're going to straighten the camera so we don't feel like we're at the Bat Cave here. And we're going to open our knife. Now, I want you to also notice how perfectly this is packed. Look at these angles. Larry, you insane, man. Look at these. This is better than a Christmas gift. One nice seam along here where they match. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. Look at that. Hate to ruin it for you, Larry, but I got to cut it open. And I think there's something for Carrie in here and something for Kevin. All work related. All work, because Larry knows what we love to do. Okay, there's that part there. And then we'll cut it down through here just to get that part off of there. Fantastic. That's my parental unit. Well, your mom is a fabulous packer. Let me tell you, I'm impressed. This is not a diamond art kit. I can promise you that. I'm telling you, Denise, that is better wrapping than Macy's. Amazing. Okay, here we go. We ready? What's in here? Ooh, something right here. Ooh, we got a bag of bags. Let's see where the bags are from. The Markets. TheMarketsOnline.com. Just teasing. No, that's just packing. Oh, he sent me some 7-Up. How nice. More packing. Okay, I want to make sure I don't throw anything away. All right, this is for someone. Let me put this on. Actually, we'll just push that out of the way. We'll get this open. Yeah, apparently Mom is quite the packer. Boy, Christmas must be good at your house. Those gifts probably look perfect. All right, this one here, let me keep cutting here. Ooh, look at that. So this is Larry's scroll saw work. Larry, nice job. Wow. It's got a nice backer on it. Would this be a coaster? This is for Mrs. Carrie. Would this be like a coaster or something? Because I think we're going to fill this in with resin. We might even be able to do the different colors for like a stem, leaves, and got a rose and some hearts. That is going to be cool. My goodness, Larry, that is pretty intense. So we're going to do some fun stuff with this. We are going to have fun. Oh, look at this. Wow. Larry, jeez. It's the top of a box. Oh, it's a lid. Oh, Larry, wait till you see what we do with this. This is going to be, so it sort of goes like that, I guess. We're going to put green in here. Carrie will pick the greens. We'll make whatever color rose she wants. We'll do a stem. The background will probably be white or something to make it all stand out. And then we'll fill the hearts in with something. That'll all be resin filled in. We'll put it in a pressure pot, make sure there's no air bubbles, and then we'll sand it off. This is your box. Wow. Look at this. Look at that.
Wow, Larry, that's incredible.
Jeez, this is like, is that like one continuous piece of wood, Larry? How do you do that? Dang, Larry, that's intense. You got to be in business, man. Get that dragon spit out. Yeah, if we wanted to color the woods, absolutely. Whoo, that is nice. So we're gonna put resin in all these little holes.
Cool. Yeah.
This thing is gonna look like wild when you see it next time. We're gonna work on it. I appreciate that, Larry. We love you, man. That is just so cool. That is very neat. Guys, if you need a box, my goodness. And you know what? Send it here and we'll make it all fancy. We'll help Larry out. Okay.
You got more?
Oh, my goodness. It just keeps coming. He sent Kevin some 7-Up. Man, your mom is one intense packer, Larry. Jeez. She made her own box out of the 7-Up box. Let me get that out of the way. Oh, this is 4 pieces? This round piece here? I mean, is this round piece here one piece of wood? Or is it 4 pieces of wood? I can't find a seam.
Yeah, I can't either.
That is very cool. That is very cool. Okay, this is for Kevin. Okay, nothing in the box. Tell what?
Kevin's watching.
Oh, Kevin's watching. This is for you, Kevin. Larry sent this down. Well, I got to get this out. Oh, it's in a Ziploc bag. Smart packing there.
Oh.
Pen polishing wax. Very nice, Larry. Here's a bag you can reuse, babes. Larry, smells good. What's in the wax? Okay, so that's what I thought, Larry. So obviously we have one piece that he scroll sawed here on top. He glued that to this piece here, which is the inset to hold it from moving around while it's down on the box. But this round piece here is one piece of wood. And then that's glued to the bottom. Larry, that is absolutely gorgeous. I'm telling you, we're going to do something to this top here. It's going to make it pop. And then we're going to stain the whole thing with probably not dragon spit. Although we do have some of that. But that's amazing. I don't know what to say, Larry. I'm sort of at a loss for words as to how awesome that is. So this is polishing wax. Larry will tell us what is in that and when we should use that. Is this for wood? Or this wouldn't be for resin, would it? It must be for wood stuff, woods or hybrids or something like that other stuff I use. Oh, it's a Steve Good box. Steve Good is the scroll saw master that just died a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, had a heart attack, didn't survive that one.
More?
let's see. We got, I think this is all, that's all packing material there. Okay, that's all packing material. Carrie can reuse that box.
I sure can.
It's a very nice box. And now this one is my canola oil and yellow beeswax. That's perfect. That's sort of what I'm using. And some paraffin. Ooh, I like it, Larry. I like it. Yeah, be careful with the knife. Let me cut it on the side here. It's a super sharp knife. I always replace the blades because I don't want to hurt myself. Bubble wrap. Oh, he sent me a piece of wood. That is absolutely beautiful. Great grain on this wood, Larry. I don't know what I'm going to do with this piece of wood because he really sent that part. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Larry, you got skills, brother. Yeah, the polish would be for the wood pens, Joe, for sure. Look at that. And we're going to do the same thing to this that we're going to do to this here, and that's fill in these areas with resin. We'll get some fish colors in here, probably.
Rainbow fish.
Yeah, definitely like some kind of trout or something like that. So we'll get some.
No, a rainbow fish.
Yeah, like a rainbow trout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we got a fishing rod here with the fishing line going down here to the reel that you would reel up, and then keeping it real. Nice play on words.
Tim does not fish.
Yeah, I fish at Walmart.
He tried going fishing when he first retired. He's like, I don't get it. But
yeah, I didn't do fishing well.
No, nothing against fishermen, but
no,
it's not our thing.
I'm not that patient.
No.
But anyway, Larry, this is fabulous. It is amazing. I am aghast at the love and generosity you are showing, because I know you told me this took quite a few hours to get this done. So I appreciate that. And let me tell you guys, as you know, time is the only currency that really has any value. So for Larry to put all the effort into, I mean, so think about this. You get a piece of wood. He's got 2 pieces of wood here. You get a piece of wood. You got to get it the right, cut out and stuff. But you got to glue the pattern down or put the pattern on there somehow, and then drill a hole for every single hole that's on this whole thing. Even all these little back colors here. We have to fill in those, some pretty cool colors. But all of this has to be done. And then every single hole has to have the little saw blade fitted into it, and then saw it, and then take it out and put it in the next hole, and then put it in the next hole. So Larry, I'm telling you, I am impressed with this and this. Oh my goodness. Now look at this. April could do fishing all day long. So here's my funny fishing story. We moved to Bentonville, Arkansas. I sort of retired. Carrie was doing her thing with her companies. I became was it Davis County? Benton County. Benton County master gardener. Davis County was Utah. Yeah. And took old folks to their doctor's appointments from church. And then I met this guy, and he says, I want to go fishing, but I can't really go fishing because I can't drive anymore. So I said, you know what? I always wanted to learn how to fish. So I'll buy all the junk. We'll go up there and I'll drive you up there and we'll go fishing. And it's at Roaring River Rapids or something like that, State Park in Missouri, just across the line from Arkansas. And we got there at 6 a.m. They hit the big beep, kind of thing, start fishing, throw your line in the water. And I could see the fish in this stream. And I would throw my line in there right at the fish and tell that fish, just jump on that line. I'll get my 4 and I'll be out of here. He would catch them, throw them back. I hadn't even caught 1 yet, and he's already thrown back 5. And I'm like, what the heck? So finally, I got a couple. He gave me one, got my 4. We went and did the old filleting thing, threw away the junk, took the fillets were phenomenal. It was all rainbow trout. And, but after about a week of that, I said, you know, buddy, I'm done.
Yeah.
I
got the fishing there.
I cannot stand there for 6 hours trying to catch 4 fish when I can see them right in the water, like 20 of them, and they're not jumping on my line.
Fishing pole.
I spent $200 on the vest, the tackle, the little net bag, and the floaty thing, and the fishing line, and the bucket hat, and oh my gosh! Oh, it's a bass. Okay, we'll get the bass colors out. Touch shows you how much I know, Larry.
I know it's a fish. It's a fish.
Yeah. So I love fish. I love to eat fish. I don't like to stand and catch fish. I don't.
Catfish.
I watch the guys on YouTube and I'm like, how do you stand there for hours throwing them back? How do you throw them back? Catch them. Go eat them. I remember Billy Bass. Oh yeah, Joe. Yep. The one that talked on the wall. Okay. So we got, let's see, let me get all this. Let's see. Yes, this is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. That's awesome. There's no doubt. Polish. That's gorgeous, Larry. The oval is 1 piece. The box is 4 pieces. That's gorgeous, Larry. I'm telling you, Larry, you can whip up a bunch of these, go to the county fair, man. Sell you right up. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what else. That's so cool. Those are gorgeous. Says Cindy. That's a Steve Good pattern too. Yep, this one here. Absolutely. April loves fishing. Yep, you could spend days at the water's edge. I cannot. I cannot.
It's pulling teeth getting a minute even to go to the beach.
I agree, Christina. Larry, you are so talented. The wood for the box and fish are all purple poplar. That's a very good stable wood. I love purple poplar. Tight grain, the whole bit. Cindy, I could too. April, love to fish. Cindy loves to fish. And Larry, you don't need to be speechless. You just say, thanks, everybody. I know I'm awesome. Tell them, Larry, I know I'm awesome. No, I'm just kidding. I know you're much more humble than that. April hasn't gone fishing since her dad passed away 2 years ago. So sorry to hear that. And but I'll bet you got good memories. But have been thinking about it this year. Ooh, for your dad. You got to go. Yep. Got to go. That fish is a bass.
Got to do it.
There's Billy Bass. Yep, Joe, my uncle had, who didn't have a singing fish on the wall? Come on. I have one of my hubby's can made. It needs batteries, Joe. Go get some batteries. Clean them. Yeah, cleaning the fish. I actually like cleaning the fish. It was something to do, something to learn, and I got real good at it after about 4 or 5 fish.
They were at Walmart, Billy Bass fish.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Everyone would come by and like play the fish and hit the button, and I got tired of that after a couple hours. Like, okay.
But Larry, this is way cool, but I am blown away by this one. Yeah. Little box. I know Carrie's going to put stuff in this, and when we get this colored in, it's going to blow you away. It is going to be amazing. Amazing. I am blown away. And of course, this right here, so Kevin can work harder. No, I'm kidding. So he can do a better job. And this is for the wood, because the wood gets the beeswax with vegetable oil, which is exactly what's in here, with a little bit of paraffin. And the nice thing about paraffin is that at room temperature, it keeps it stiff, which is good. Joe hates cleaning fish. That's the only part I liked, Joe. I liked catching the fish. I just wanted to catch 4 fish in 15 minutes and be done.
You don't like fish like I like fish.
No, Carrie loves fish more than I do, but still like it. Larry, this is just amazing. I'm telling you, this is going to be a fun project. Now, I do have a week trip at the beginning of April. I've got to go to California and set up the lab. And then I got some stuff, but this weekend is taken up. Can't do it this weekend because I think by the time I'm done with this weekend, we will be 4 weeks out for orders, which means we only have 4 weeks orders in the house. Whoo! I love that part because I hate being so far behind.
You're in California the first week of April, and then we're gone the second week of April.
Yeah.
Vacation.
The third week of April, actually. I think
No,
it is.
it's-
Yeah, because April 1st starts Wednesday.
Okay.
Then it's the 8th after that. So we'll be gone, not that week. We'll be gone the week after.
We leave the 12th.
Yeah.
That's
I got it.
12 days. That's not 3 weeks.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Larry. I'm telling
We're
you.
on the third week, but we're leaving the second.
Yep. No doubt about it, Larry. That's gorgeous stuff. Okay. Another announcement. Very excited for this. Let me put this to the side here. Let me go put it on my work table here. No.
Oh, you just gonna move it? Well, why do I do that?
I don't know. Drum roll, please.
Look what we got.
Look what has arrived.
These are the actual ones.
These are the ebonite
Oh,
rods.
that's pretty in the thing.
Yep, arrived from India. This guy shipped them on Monday. They arrived yesterday. We were not available, needed a signature, so they had to come back today. And I was just so excited they came before we went live. So I have just been beside myself with this collection.
The ebonite is
This
here.
is gorgeous. Now, this isn't the guy when he took the picture, he had alcohol on them, because when you put alcohol on them, you can see they get all shiny. See how shiny they get? And they look a lot better because they're wet. But let's just go review. I get a phone call. Of course.
Who's that?
What is this? Is that a drum roll? They're doing drum rolls. Look at that. Oh, that's very cool. You guys are so
You
talented.
are so talented.
Okay, so let me come over here to share. So I've been doing a lot of research, asking Chat GPT Chat GPT all about them. And let's go look at this one first. So this one here, and I'm going to read these to you, but I was asking Chat GPT about these particular things. And it says rod 1, because they grade them with the patterns and stuff, right? And by the way, Denise, killer ink pens. Oh my goodness. But this one here, the black, cream, and gray pattern is called a premium pattern. This one here, the next one, it's a purple, bright green, and orange. That is another premium pattern, very highly desirable, very collectible when you make them into fountain pens. And of course, nobody's really doing them into diamond painting pens except me right now. So that's pretty cool. And the reason that this second one here will make a killer pen is its strong contrast and unusual colors. This will produce very striking pens. The purple with the gold streaks is standard, going into the premium borderline. The reason is the pattern is good, but it's a slightly softer contrast. Rod number 4, bright green with gray and black, is another premium color and pattern. The reason? Strong, long streaks. Pen makers love this look. And this is Chat GPT talking. This dark green and black here, which is actually one of my favorites because of this little mossy green color, is standard because it's a lower contrast. It's black with sort of a muted green. All right, so let's go to the next one here. Then these are the other ones. And these here, let's see, where'd that go? Where did my Chat GPT go? Did I shut it down? Oh my goodness. What the heck? I'll just fire it right back up. Get right back down to it. Okay, so rod number 1 now is a green and black swirl. And that green, black, and cream swirl is considered standard. And the reason is not a big contrast. Rod number 2, this brown and black with a little bit of orange, Cumberland, is called premium. This is very desirable for fountain pens. So Joe, take notes as we're going through them because you get to pick one from this. The yellow and the green, again, yellow, green, and orange, premium because it's very high contrast. The red, black, and cream, again, premium because this is a rare color combination. And this red is more like a cherry or into magenta almost. Rod number 5, green and black and cream. That is a standard pattern. Tan and red stripe with the little black swirls there. That is also premium, very collectible looking. 7 is yellow and black and this light green. That is also premium. It's called a very strong swirl. Number 8, which is second from the right, green and black with a little bit of cream in there. That's a standard pattern. And rod number 9 is a high contrast pattern, and that is a premium blank. Look at all we've learned today. I mean, I've learned a lot of this today. So this is pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. That's beautiful. Of course, you get a phone call as soon as you get on the live. That's okay. We'll be here. Watch the replay, all that good stuff. April, email sent because, oh my gosh, I've been excited about these. I know. Me too. I was not expecting these till the end of April. Literally, I was not expecting these till the end of April. Now, what is ebonite? So ebonite, so there's this stuff called rubber. And rubber doesn't do very well to be usable because it has these unlinked polymers that are all flowing around. That's why it's all gooey and stuff. When they add sulfur, it becomes a little more cross-linked and it becomes flexible. So that allows you to make tires out of it and rollers and O-rings and all that different kind of stuff. Super chemical process to make all this come true. When they get to this level here, the percentage of sulfur in the rubber compound is about 25 to 30%. That makes them stiff. These are not very flexible. So then they do this other chemical stuff to cause them to bleach out so they can add pigments to them to make the different colors. So this literally was in India 5 days ago. This was in India, just a little bit northwest of Chennai, India, 5 days ago. And here it is sitting on my desk today. That is awesome. We're going to be importing more of this stuff because this is not going to last. And if Jess Russ were here, she would tell us how these feel in your hand. And they're amazing.
Wow, I used it. I
love it. And here's Carrie's ebonite pen.
That's the blue.
Look at that one. Of course, I've got it all dusted up with all the junk on my desk.
That's the sapphire blue one.
Sapphire blue and black.
It's very dark when you see it, but if you zoom in on it,
yeah,
you can see the blue.
It looks a little iridescent when you're using it. It's very cool.
It's a different feel. It's a little heavier, but it's really a joy to paint with.
The nice thing is, and this is a good question, Monica. Let's see. Let's make sure I'm not missing any comments. Email sent. I like the one that looks black and gold, and the red and black.
It's hard to choose.
Tell me which one that is, Larry, because I'm not sure. Is it the black and gold with the red and black? Is that this one here?
Yeah.
This one here, Larry?
Or is it this one here? Or this one?
Or this one. Yeah, that's got almost the same colors, just different proportions.
Mm-hmm.
4. I don't know what 4 means.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, this one here, Larry? 4 from the right? Mark that down. We're going to send Larry one of those. He is my new buddy. But anyway, the cool thing is, and Larry, we're not going to charge you. Don't worry, because we appreciate all you've done for us today. It's very, very overwhelming, quite frankly, because in 3 years, all we've done is produce things and send them out to the world, and rarely has anything come into us. And this is just amazing. Okay, so The cool thing, these, a 5 1/4 piece is only a $15 blank, no matter which one it is. And these are turned as a round. There's nothing special about these as far as turning goes. In fact, they turn like butter. Carrie needs to tell me which one I want. Joe.
Well, just so you know, Tim asked me which one I wanted. So I sat here and looked at all of these and pulled 4 I like and showed 2. Which do I like? He goes, "You're the color girl." Oh gosh. So
hey, anyway, Will, how you doing?
Which one did I pick?
I don't know. It's over there on the lathe. It's going to be one of these short ones because I cut it off. No, it's going to be this one here. This is the one that Carrie chose for her.
It's like a purple and a sort of a very gray purple, almost like a periwinkle and gold.
And this was my favorite one, even though it's a standard pattern.
I was going to pick that one.
I love that green.
That was my second choice.
So the question was, she loves number 9. Can ebonite be used in a hybrid with resin? This is the actual blank right here, Monica. So we cut it off and we turn this pen right here. It'll be gorgeous. We're going to turn one. So everybody stand still for a minute because we're going to turn Carrie's that she chose, which is this one here. We're going to turn this one.
And he's going to make it an E pen. You made it.
No, I did not.
I told you.
Oh, we'll have to do that.
Yeah. You have
to okay. Go. Joe says, I'll take that one. Which one?
The one I wanted.
This one here, Joe, the one she wanted. And that's what she wants for her fountain pen. Okay. So Monica.
Fountain pen or a regular pen?
Fountain pen. Okay. So Monica, these are simply a blank. It's no different than doing one of these right here. This came as a blank and it gets turned into something like that. That looks like I did it almost.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I know. It's someone else's. So yeah, these are just straight up a material that just gets turned right into a pen, and you'll see one tonight, which is really cool. These?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, we're just going to talk about those now. But I wanted to make sure I got the comment. So Monica, if you have any more questions, it would look awesome. Half ebonite and half resin. You know what? We're going to have to try that one time because I don't know how resin will stick to this. Because I know resin doesn't stick to plastic very well. I don't know how it sticks to rubber.
We'd have to experiment.
So I'm going to have to chat GPT that and sort of figure that one out, if you will, because I don't exactly know. Let's see. For Larry, yes, Larry. Carrie needs to tell me. Will's in the house. Hello, Will. Everybody saying, hey, I was really happy to do it for you guys. You've been awesome friends. Larry, right back at you, buddy. Right back at you, man. I mean, I got to tell you, that is, wait till you see what we do with them. We're going to take your massive artwork and go up one step. It's amazing. She's off to a hockey game with your son, Tyler. Very nice. Rebecca, have fun. Have fun. Anyway, so the ebonite is here. I'm so excited. And these are just like a typical blank. $15 for a blank, turning service, and boom, you're out the door. And these turn beautifully and feel very differently in your hand than one of these plastic ones. Okay, so let's talk about a diamond painting pen and how you want to be able to hold it. So this is the sacred part of the pen right in here, right? This is where your fingers go. When your fingers go in there, you not only have to have a place for the fingers to grip down here, but for a place to rest along there. So that no matter how you hold it, your fingers have to have a natural place to rest. Although this is a gorgeous blank, don't get me wrong, got a little seal in there or walrus or whatever that is. This doesn't have much room from the thin part to the thicker part for your finger to lay naturally. So this one would be tougher to do. Science experiments are always fun. Absolutely. Now this, again, has really great ramp room right in here to get up there and to be your friend where your fingers are going to go. So that sits really nicely. So that's what we want to talk about that. That first 1.5 inches on either end is super important for what you're going to be doing. Unless you're a weird like me and don't hold pen like a normal person. April, number one, you are normal. You just have a different grip. We have another customer that has a very different grip, and we have actually designed an end for her grip. It's the very long, pointy baseball bat. And you'll see me do them now and again. And it's not weird. It's just how you learn how to hold whatever you're doing. And looks like a beluga. You're right, Larry. It does. Look at that. Some kind of thing in there. Look at that. I don't know if that was a walrus or a whale or what that was. Sort of a cartoony figure, if you will. Yeah, so you hold the pen the way you hold the pen, and we adapt the turning style to make sure you could diamond paint for 15 hours a day, just like Cindy, just like April. You know, the idea is if you're going to diamond paint, have fun. Don't have pain. Yep, and that's right. Science experiments are always fun. So we'll have to take that. I'm going to have to take a little piece of cutoff and try that. Now, I do have 3 other pieces of ebonite. 4, actually. There's 3 here and 1 here. And this is the one I did out of Carrie's. This has the blue in it. Look at that. So that's the blue one there. This one here, one of these is solid black. I think this one is solid black. Let me look at the other end. Yeah, this one is just solid black, top to bottom, no swirly, no colors in there. It's just black. This one is the red one. Look at that. And Jess Russ has one of those there. Hey, Trudy. Oh, we found Trudy's pen. Trudy, wait till I show you this one. And then this one is the cream one. This is black and cream. So those are there too. Let's see. Where's Trudy's colors at? Right.
Oops. Here. Hold on.
Trudy. Oh, what'd you do?
I'm trying to make you big. Oh, God. Kevin, come here. Hold on. I don't know. I wanted to be, yeah, there you
go. Okay, we'll take her off for just a second. Look at this, Trudy. Look at this. Does that look like Louisiana or what? Whew, a little more gold than purple down here. No orange. Little tiny bit of orange in there. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. When I saw that, I go, oh, that's Trudy's Louisiana color right there. Go Tigers. Absolutely. Now, personally, I thought this one looked like a tiger. Does that look like a tiger stripe or what? That is too cool. Anyway, this is all the ebonite, Trudy. I know you just got here. All the ebonite has arrived from India, and we are so excited. So excited. Anyway, puts a good twist on diamond painting pen stuff. Let me add Carrie back in here. There you go. You're back here. I don't know where she went. All right, let me change my camera because we got to get busy and have some fun here. And I've got one marked up. We're going to have to go like that so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, don't those tiger stripes look cool, Larry? I started to use the other slang and thought better of it. Yeah, LA's LSU High, Joe. Lucy Joe. I'm not sure. I know that Joe used to live over there in Louisiana for a little bit. Yeah, Kate, is that right, Joe, or what? I saw that and I go, Carrie, that's our Louisiana girl's pen blank right there, all the way from Trudy.
You did.
Yep.
For all you Kettner folks, this is the KC Creations Manakaneko cat in like pastel colors. It's variegated, so cute. And this is the beautiful trinket tray that goes with it. So don't pass up on that great item. And we just posted from Shire Shenanigans. You know that she makes these beautiful wooden cover minders. She made one for the Kettner event. Springing in with Kettner. It's a bunny with drinking a boba tea. So it's super cute. Go get that. You have to have all the things. You just have to have all the things. And I'm getting tomorrow my tray and trinket from Ditsy's Diamond Den. So I'll be sure to share that. So there's a lot of great items and accessories that are out there for us to have to accessorize our things. So anyway, all right, I'm done.
Carrie, does the Pic Mondu fit on the trinket tray?
Which trinket tray?
The one you just showed, I imagine.
This one?
That's the one.
I don't know.
Does the Pic Mondu sit on
It
there?
does. It sure does.
Yep. Look at that.
It also fits on a regular one that it can fit on any one. Won't have much room for pens, but you can put that on there for sure. So, and the longer one, you could probably put that. And if you are a mini pen person, which Tim has my one mini pen that I have. So, trying to see if I have one. I don't have another mini pen.
Oh, yeah. Monica's down in Louisiana, too. We're getting the whole Cajun crowd in here. I love it. Let's turn
you
on
can just
that.
lay your pen like that.
I just had a brain seizure. What's that? Jambalaya. There you go. Couldn't remember jambalaya for a second.
Pulled out this pen and I'm like, whoa, cinnamon. This is our cinnamon pen that we got from
You need some light on that pen. They can hardly see it.
oh, sorry.
Oh,
Listen,
you don't have to apologize. You got to turn the light on.
there.
There you go.
This is the cinnamon stick pen. Oh, it smells like Christmas, I'm telling you. This is from Jacob Jansen. Is that right? Yeah, Jacob Jansen Studios. He made these. In fact, I got 3 of them. She was gifting a couple of them.
Real cinnamon sticks in those.
Oh, yeah, it's still, Tim turned this, the fall of last year, and it still smells.
It was a minute ago. Oh, it'll still smell for 3 years.
Oh,
3, 4, 5 years.
Forever. So this is a very long tray compared to this. So this is your standard trinket tray. This one is a longer one. So it's a great. So I'm going to use this. I just got this. I have another one from another event, but I'm going to use this one. And I'm doing Midnight Dreamer from over here. Midnight Dreamer from Diamond Art Club. It came out on International Women's Day and it's Cinderella. And
all right, I won't be able to hear. Got the blower on.
This is the prettiest Cinderella I've seen, other than being in a group shot or whatever. So this is new, so I gotta kind of make it work. Okay. So, and you can hold this one, which is it's ergonomic, and you can do it left turn holding or right turn. But you hold like this. She has it going the other way, so you just have to. And she explains that on her website, so you can get the right one. But you can hold it, and I do hold a smaller tray a lot. So you can hold your tray or put your tray down, whatever you prefer. So, and it has this cute little door thing here, so you can dump your drills out. And I had the Fairy Tales and Folklore one. They made some improvements since then, but that one I enjoyed using. I used it yesterday over at Tala, who's a Leopard member. She was across the street, and we diamond painted. I got there a little late because I had to go to the dentist, but we try and meet up a couple of times a month and just diamond paint for a few hours and then go, because it's just fun. It's fun to go do it every once in a while with somebody who's close by to craft and stuff. That's fun. And we try and do lunch at least once a month. And we've gone to the same place for over a year now because we can't think of anywhere else to go. Because it's close to our house and close. So it's fun. Super fun. So, Joe, I'm watching this thing on Netflix, and I've seen it before. It's called it was called before Candy, and this is Love and Death, and it's a true story. This one is like a 7-episode thing, And it's about, you might remember this, Joe, if you were in Texas then. It was in September of 78 and 79 in Wiley, Texas. It was that Candy Montgomery who decided to have an affair, and then she fell in love with the guy, and then he didn't want to continue it anymore. So she figured if she got rid of his wife, then he would be with her. So I think that's the story. If I remember the last one, this is a remake, making it an episodes in it rather than just a 2-hour movie or 2-part movie. So very interesting. And like you're watching it and it's like, okay, good movie, but it's a real story. It really happened. So kind of weird. So I'm going to show that you can put your pick module on there. There you go. And I have my Stitch one. And when I go to Disney, I have the whole Disney thing going on. And I kit it up in these little things. They're great to travel with. It's not that big. And you have 28 little boxes. So this one has, believe it or not, this one has 47 colors. This small 17 by 24 painting has 47 colors. So it's just amazing. Ariel has more. She has something like 90. I'm like, she's round, so there's more shading, obviously. So I'm finally done with the skin. Really tired of doing the skin. I have found I like confetti and color blocking mixed a little bit, but not big chunks of color blocking. I'm kind of an either or girl, though. I don't have like, I'm only doing round, because at some shops you can only order rounds. But you know, I used to just pick rounds all the time, but now I've done enough squares. I kind of like squares, the effect of squares better. I'm not as fast, but it's not a race. I have realized. Let me just bring this down a little bit. Better angle. I don't mean to block out her mouth, but I want to be sure to get some good light on that. So these are, if you've not gotten Ditsy's trays, I just want to show them because they, Yellow Dog had elected not to move forward with all the tax stuff and going on internationally. So they bought the digital file. So this is the narrow tray. And she has a smaller itty bitty tray, which is the small tray. So there's a difference. These are great for traveling. You are going to a retreat. You can just kind of stick them in and you have something to work with. And then her regular size tray, which is the typical Yellow Dog tray. And that's this one right here. This is a Miss Fluff tray. I did it in that unboxing. This is her regular tray from the doggy line. And this is using it on another canvas right now. And so that's this one. And I can't tell. I have the Yellow Dog. I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference at all. So they did a fantastic job for the Manakaneko cat that Paul at Ditsy's Diamond Den, you all know Deer Helper, he did a phenomenal job with that cat. It was so detailed. When they sent me the photo that they were going to use, I was like, wow, you're going to do that? And he goes, yeah, we want to do that one. I'm like, okay. And it's gorgeous. He spent hours doing it. So just, you need to get it. It's gorgeous. It's pastels, it's purples, it's pinks, it's everybody's favorite color in them. They're great. So we have some really great sponsors this time around. We have.
What are we doing? Excalibur on this one? Or I mean, Interceptor?
Interceptor, please. That's one of my favorites. Bases and Interceptor is usually what are my go-tos. Usually. That's another turn I like. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I'll use anything really. But I think that I like little round balls in there too. Just no sharp edges is really what I usually go for. And this is the Loch Ness. I know a lot of you like that term, which is just, we call it the Loch Ness. And somebody else had named, I think it was Berta when she was here. She wanted like this wavy one. And so we needed to name it. So we named it Loch Ness because it reminded me of the Loch Ness Lego monster that is at Disney Springs near the Lego store. There's this big giant monster in the water, and that's what it reminds me of because it has the bumps, like 3 bumps in it. So this is called the Loch Ness turn, and this is the true crime pen with knives and glitter blood droppings in it. So that's the true crime pen. And that came from All Things Handcrafted. So that was one of ours. This is Interceptor turn, and that's the one that Tim is doing. It's hard to see, but there's a little indent right here, very faint. And it's just where you hold your pen. Sometimes I hold it like this, so I hit the front of the bump, and sometimes I hold it back, and I hit the back of the bump. And this is a Rapture resin. This is 100% resin too. You'd think this is 3D printed, but it's not. It's a mold, so it's considered a resin. Dan makes some beautiful blanks. I have some more coming from him, but I think they're mostly just orders. But you can always order some from him and send them here. And then the mustache. I always recommend that if it's just want a simple thing. That's a nice one. Very simple. This is the Interceptor also. You might be able to see it a little better. That's pretty. Yeah, here's the Interceptor again. I usually get that one a lot. And this is the Shea by the Sea. 2 Cheerios and a swoop. So if you don't like many bumps, you'll hit this right in there. You won't feel these roundy things. Just depends on how you hold the pen. So, this is an E-pen with the bee stinger. And that's how we ended up doing the rounded baseball. The pointy baseball bat was from this. You can kind of hold. We figured out you can hold this part down here pointy. But this is an E-pen, and it's called with the bee stinger on the back of it. So some people want it just for an E-pen and just have an E-pen.
All right, blower's off.
We can make an E-pen with just.
I want you guys to know in order to do very clean and safe turning this evening, I washed my diapers.
Gosh. Like what?
Look, it's all nice and clean.
What did I pour in here? Nope, wrong color. Not paying attention.
Yeah, we'll look at it, Monica, when it comes in. We'll check it out for sure and see if that vases go on a lot of things. So unless it's not, as long as it's not super heavy glitter in the middle, then vases work like a champ. All right, let's get some going here.
Writing pens. This was a round blank from Turner's Warehouse, and it had musical notes, and it can be a diamond painting pen or writing pen. And this is the Majestic, one of my favorite pen.
Which one you got there?
The Majestic.
That's not the Majestic. That's a cigar.
Oh, well, I like that too.
That's a very popular pen, cigar. Cigar, Big Ben, Cuban, depends on what company you get it from, but it's all the same.
It's all the same. That's why I get confused. What is this thing? This new tray pours very nicely. I'm testing it out. I have
It
the
smells like somebody's burning out on a Friday night racetrack right now. This
Is that
rubber.
what it smells like?
Yeah. It smells good. I love the smell.
It's different than those acrylic things, right?
Oh, yeah. The resin has no smell.
What was those acrylic things we got from
Acrylester.
Ugh, man,
They really stink.
Oh man, that stinks.
Smooth turning and make beautiful pens, but boy, do they stink when you got to turn them. Hey, Starla. How we doing? Oh, it feels so smooth already.
And that's the amazing thing with this ebonite. It looks, when you first feel the raw blank, it's kind of not very smooth. And you're like, oh, it looks a little dark. And then it comes in and it's like, wow. And it's so soft and it feels great in your hand. And it's a little bit different feel. It's hard to describe, but it's just so comfortable to use.
Yeah, they say it has a warm feel to the hand.
Yes.
If Jess were here, she could tell you all about it because she's got one. April will be able to tell you pretty soon because she's got one in the pile there. But yeah, it's definitely a different feel. Hey, Joe, while I was playing around doing the research, I found ebonite handled batons, like conductor batons. So I ordered some white fiberglass rod for baton material, and we're going to make a baton, a musical baton, like a conductor of an orchestra would use.
Does Joe conduct music?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. You have to ask Joe.
Well, I just figured that's why you were looking it up in the first place.
No, I just happened to run across it. I'm like, oh, that'd be interesting.
Well, I remember you looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just by accident. Ran across it. So maybe we'll start making music batons. And they're right there in that diamond painting world. They cost about, $75 to $100 depending. Okay, that is beautiful. Very smooth. On to the next step. I'm going to have to got to do some maintenance and cut up some sandpaper tomorrow. Hey, Brian. Brian was at a pen show last week. How'd it go, Brian? He was at, what pen show are you at? Mid-Atlantic or something out there? I forget. Played the violin. Yeah. So you know what a baton is. In fact, if you're first violin, you might be the baton for a fake conductor.
Well, they used to
like when Walter Cronkite directed the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. The first violin was actually directing the crowd. He was just standing there waving the baton.
And when I was a twirler, we had baton twirling.
Didn't break even, says. Which one did you go to, Larry or Brian? By the way, Brian, did you see the soliloquy that I gave was that Monday or Sunday night, Carrie, that I was talking about his bushings and turning
Sunday.
That day? And
Sunday
oh
night.
my goodness, Brian, using your bushings without the TBC adapters, going into just a straight pen blank, what a game changer. Yeah, Mid-Atlantic Turners Expo, that's right.
Well, that's all you kept
okay. It's okay.
All you kept doing was going, oh, wow.
It was just so smooth and so accurate. It was amazing. That's why I ordered some more. I ordered some princess bushings. Got them done yet, Larry? Or Brian? Come on, Brian. Hook a brother up, Brian. So Brian, everybody, if you don't know, he's a regular visitor here, but he makes bushings. In fact, he made these bushings right here on either end that I've been using for 3 years now. And now he also makes pen kit bushings, which are a much higher end bushing than the ones you buy from your typical bushing places. Yeah, I figured you were behind going to that show.
Well, Tim, April just sent me a picture, and she went to use the restroom, and she got out from under her blankets from watching you. She came back, and the cat was in her spot.
Of course.
She didn't have a heart to move.
Warmed it up for her.
Well, no, she didn't have the heart to move him because he was watching you.
Whew, that's getting smooth. That's cute. Had a bunch of fur. There you go. Had a bunch of fun. That's good. I had a bunch of fur. That's good, man. Yeah, just busting your chops, Brian. I know you'll get to them. But man, once I turned with those other ones, the Cigar and the Majestic and the Sierra, I thought, you know what? I need it for the Princess. I do a lot of Princess pens, and that's going to make it so much more accurate. It's such an awesome product. I like Tim's voice. Uh-oh.
Well, everybody enjoys your voice. It's nice to...
I don't even know what my voice sounds like because my whole head vibrates when I talk.
I know, you don't... And then you see yourself on... That's what I sound like? Oh, my God.
Is that what I sound like? Jeez. Doesn't sound like that from inside my head.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I always thought. I'm like, who's that squeaky person talking? Meaning myself, not Tim. Tim doesn't have a squeaky voice.
We're glad we're entertaining the cats, though. That's why we showed up tonight.
Well, there was a lady in Australia that used to watch us, and her Havanese used to sit and just watch Tim and just would sit there for hours. So he'd be running around, and as soon as Tim came on and started talking, he stopped running around playing and sat on the floor and looked at the TV the whole time. The whole time. So.
Yeah, Brian, I was gushing about your product pretty hard last weekend after I had that first experience with them all day on Saturday or Sunday. I just thought, man, this was the way to go because it gets rid of any potential slop and wobble in the pen blank. It's just smooth. Apparently, I sound like a 10-year-old on the phone. Well, that's good. You could fool them all, April. So, Brian, what we're turning tonight are EBONITE pens. My order from India got here today. And in the early part of the video, we unboxed some very cool items that Larry sent to us that he made on his scroll saw. So that was really fun and really cool.
And I have Kevin in the room with me. I'm in the craft room. And that's usually where I do my unboxings and pen drops and all that stuff. But he's over there working on a Diamond Art Club Little Diamonds Hawkeye from Marvel. He bought all his own diamond paintings, all minis, and he's working them all. He's gotten through a bunch
if you flip back about 25 minutes or so, Brian, you'll see the ebonite rods laid out on the table in the camera. Pretty cool stuff.
I have a hair on my canvas. It's like, ugh, trying to get it. There it is. Got it. And I have my Lucifer tweezers. And that's very appropriate for Cinderella because this is the bad Lady Tremaine cat. So, very appropriate. We accessorize here at Leopard Leatherworks. Try to. Anyway.
Larry says fast or slow. Fast or slow what? I'm not sure.
I'm jammed here. Oh.
Nope, you just drill it just like a regular resin blank, Larry. That's all I did. Just put a little 7/32 inch hole on the end and boom, good to go. Oh, I forgot to make this one a E-pen.
Oh gosh, I had to make me another pen then.
I'll probably have to make her another one. Okay, now we're going to dry this off, get all the junk off it.
Oh, it looks different than I thought it would.
What's that?
With it spinning, it looks like it has green in it.
Yeah, it's all the colors are mixed together.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think there was green in that one, but maybe there was. It's cool. Same thing.
No worries, Brian. No hurry. I'm not going to use it this weekend anyway, or next weekend probably. All right, now that we got that far, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to go buff it real quick, and then we're going to wax it.
I'm locked off.
And man, does this thing get shiny. Shoo-wee.
I didn't think you needed wax with it because it gets so shiny anyway.
And the reason I wax it last is I want to protect the surface because it's rubber and it will eventually oxidize if you don't protect it. How shiny that thing got. Whew.
Wow, that looks pretty.
Wow, that thing got shiny. Okay, now we break out the old Maguires. We're going to spin it real slow because we're just going to apply it here. This is just a Carnauba wax, just typical car wax. And the interesting thing is, even though this thing is so shiny, it still has a really nice grip to it. All right, that's on there. And now my fingers are waxed and I can't even grab the top. Get that off there. Got a pencil kit and a Duraclick pencil kit and a hobby knife kit. Nice. YouTube is being ridiculous. I just approved his message. What message? Must be some word in there. Who knows? All right, now we'll go real fast so we can get it dried out. And then we will take our microfiber. It's all full of little pieces of everything. My goodness, those little shavings, they really stick to microfiber. Whew. I'm not even going to use that. That might scratch. We don't want to do that. And then we just buff it. It's all covered with wax, now protected from the oxidization. There it is. Beautiful. Let's go look at that in the microscope. You'll see things in the microscope you won't see anywhere else because it is 250x.
And if you saw any ebonite that you like, that you would like made into a pen or dime painting pen, writing pen, fountain pen.
Speaking of ebonite, there it is on the screen.
Yeah. Write to leopards@leopardlw.com. I guess it's not on the bottom of the screen.
And now let me go to the microscope.
Put that up there with my mouse.
Of course, I got the dust all over it. There it is. And even though it's shiny, see those extremely micro scratches on there? Those are by default supposed to be there because that's what gives you the grip. You can't see those with your naked eye.
Ooh, that is pretty.
You can only see them at 250x.
Man, that's gorgeous. Thought I saw purple in there.
And even though I show you that, it's like taking down my underwear and showing my butt, right? Because you want to see all the defects. But the reality is you'll never see those unless you put it in a microscope. Look how shiny that is. So it's shiny, yet has a fantastic grip to it. And it feels warm because it's rubber.
Show the raw of that color versus the finished.
That's a good idea, Carrie.
Look at how it changes. So what you see in the raw, this is what I was trying to say before, that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get a more vibrant one. So you take my money. Christina.
Is there an Eagles color in here, maybe?
A what?
Eagles color.
Not
exactly, but we do have green. You can't do silver in the ebonite because rubber's black and they have to bleach it and do all that kind of junk. But this is sort of an Eagles color. Almost an Eagles color. The green is definitely the Eagles, but the rest of it, the beige, the black, that kind of thing. Definitely not orange. Definitely not that one. That's purple, dark orange, and green.
I would say this.
You think that's an Eagles thing?
Yes. Christina, is that Eagles?
I don't know.
April
already sent her email. We got you, April. We got you. That did come out really nice, though. Man, I wish you could see this like in person.
Here's Eagles. It's not quite. The Eagles is more of a teal green. And so.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's sort of that one. Yeah, you're right. It's more of a teal green.
It's a different green, which we don't.
This is one of our Eagle shredded trays we made.
These things.
You know, it's funny, Monica. It's interesting you say that because ChatGPT says that the black and brownish, really good flowing patterns are the most desirable pens because it looks vintage.
So, Christina J.
Stick it right up there with your hand. There you go.
This would be the one I would go with for.
Put it right in front of the camera. There you go. It'll focus in.
I mean,
There
it's
you go.
close enough green. It's green and black, and that's eagles to me. As best we can. I mean, the actual color is this, but that's really the closest we found.
But that was fun.
That is like unbelievable. That's what.
Let me take the bushings out.
The raw is so hard to tell.
Okay, let me get the bushings out of this one. I have to make Carrie another one because this was supposed to be an E pen. And I didn't drill the hole all the way through. I could drill the hole through now.
Yeah, just drill the hole now.
Yeah. Let's take a break here and let me go back on the lathe here, and then we'll show you how we make an E pen. What the heck, right?
Why not?
Why not? Because we like Friday nights to just be fun, farting around nights. The other nights we're seriously cranking through the pens. Let me get my diaper out of here. I've soiled my diaper. It was all nice and clean and everything. $70 years.
Why does that hair keep getting in there?
Now, in order to not scratch the pen, we are going to put it in a rubber latex sleeve, which should be right over here. Here we go. Where'd the pen go? Here it is. And we wrap that around the pen so that the pen doesn't get damaged when we clamp down on it. Because we just need enough to hold still. We're not doing any machining or anything like that. So we put that in there. And we just stiffen it up a little bit. We put that in there. And then we really crank down on it. We release it and then crank down on it. That way it's good and stiff. We'll back it out. We always start it when we're not engaged. So we'll start that, turn it way down, nice and slow. Then we're going to slowly go in there. We're going to go all the way through. This gets hot when it's in there. Man, that stuff stinks when it's hot. I mean, it smells like burning rubber, right? Watch how it sort of it pressurizes itself. I have to drill that a little differently than I drill resin. A little slower, I should say. And I'm going to go real slow. We're going to go about 200 RPM here. I don't want a lot of friction built up. By the way, this will also take a thread very nicely. Now, I got 19 and 20 millimeters. These would not be good for a very thick grip. Next time I order, which will be soon, I'm going to order thicker, rounder blanks.
What's the thickest you could make with this bat?
So the really, really colorful stuff, really 0.60 is about it. In fact, yours are really the outer limit.
And I'm a point. Did you do 0.62 or 0.60?
I had to cheat it down to a 0.60.
0.60 is fine. I go anywhere from 0.60 to 0.62.
Right. And again, 0.60 is always the smallest part, and your fingers are never in the smallest part anyway.
And this here is the stitch, and so this is a 0.58. I do that too, and my flippers are 0.58, so or 0.54. I forget what they are, but it's thinner because I want the more baseball bat predominant. So that's why I always buy chubby blanks, if possible, 1-inch blanks. So that way I can get that.
All right, this one goes all the way through now.
Like that's from a chubby blank from Blanks by DPP.
So this is now an e-painter pen. So you can use it with the Pick Mondu. In fact, Carrie, you can come get it right now and use it.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Because there is no more work for Kevin to do. Not on this one. It is all done. There you go. Yep.
I got the other.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So that's how you make a regular pen into an e-painter pen. So Larry, these are 19. We'll go back over there in a second and I'll show you. This is more of an educational night than a serious pen turning night. Tomorrow's a little more serious. Tomorrow is a production.
Look how pretty, guys. Ooh, and it's an e-pen now. So I'm just gonna pop this hose off. This particular one, these wouldn't stay in real well. So I said, I'm only going to use this for an e-pen anyway. So we glued them in.
I super glued them in.
And so
and if
that
they
way,
have to come out, we just drill them out and put new ones in.
Yep. And here we are. It is now an e-pen.
Blow all the dust out there. Put my dead center back in there. Very nice. And you can get these really thick. I just happened to get these because, you know. So let's come back over here to the main desk.
Well, we were experimenting because we got the first batch that had like the sapphire blue from Japan, and it took a long time to come. So we got these from India. So I thought, okay, it's coming on the boat, and actually FedEx, and it came super quick. He called us one morning, sir, did you get the stuff? And we're like, what stuff? So we looked it up, and he shipped it the 13th, and it literally came today.
All right, Larry, I'm on millimeters. This one here is about 20 millimeters. (19 to 20). There's some thicker ones here. Some are 19, some are 20. This one might be a little thicker. Yeah, it's a little 19 to 20 kind of thing. These ones here from Japan, these are 21 and a half kind of thing. This one here, that's about a 21, 22 kind of thing. Let's see. There's some 19s and 20s. So that's a solid 19 there. So these will be for your thinner grips like Joe and Cindy and stuff like that. Where these ones here, 21 millimeters. Let me go to the inches things here. So that is 37 seconds, which is a little fatter than 3/4. Almost 7/8. So it's a little fatter than 3/4. These thinner ones down here, they're like a, let me go to the millimeters here. They're like a that's a 3/4, 0.75. So this is really good for a 0.60 and below. This one here, if you're looking at finger diameter, that's an 83 there. So you could go, I think, a 74 and below. So a real fat pen and below. So of these ones here, you can get a pretty thick grip out of it. And again, I'm going to order some 22s and 25s. 25 is like 1 inch. It cost more from Japan, believe it or not, and took a lot longer. Look at Monica. Duct tape, super glue, and a hammer. You can conquer the world. Don't forget WD-40. Carrie says, or April says, gasp, Carrie and I aren't twinning e-pens anymore right now.
Right now, it doesn't mean I won't.
You got rid of your stitch. But
don't worry, we'll twin again.
These are phenomenal ink pen, fountain pen, and smaller diameter finger hold diamond painting pens. These thicker ones here, which are not as dramatic as these, are also beautiful thicker pens, like in that point, up to about a 0.73, 0.72, which I really don't do anymore. I think 6.8 is really the biggest I go right now for a customer. I can go as big as I want, but I'm going to order larger ones because that will allow you to make a fatter diamond pen, or a diamond, what do you call it? Fatter fountain pen, thicker fountain pen kind of thing. Let's see. Joe says, I thought you got over that years ago, Tim. I'm not sure what I forgot where that was. It looks beautiful, grained wood in those colors. Yeah, the brown and the black. That's it. So that black and brownish color is the most vintage looking. That's why it's the most desirable for fountain pen makers. And again, when we're making fountain pens, I've showed you my other one all the time, and we're going to start doing that this week because I'm very excited. After this weekend, Joe, telling you, I'm going to move into that diamond painting thing because this stuff threads up beautifully for fountain pens. In fact, there's a lot of fountain pens out there that actually have an ebonite section portion. Even if they have a resin or wood for the rest, they've got an ebonite fountain pen because this is more flexible and can get thinner and not crack, where plastic like resin may crack. Hey, Will, had a phone call come in on your cell phone. Well, I'm glad it didn't come in on the bathtub because that's hard to answer. It's really big. Just kidding. Soiling a diaper. Yeah, I was past that, but we just did it again tonight, Joe. I thought I was past that too. But I did wash them. I got them all nice and clean now. So my job is to make them yucky, huh? I did that with 2 of mine. Did what? The E-Pen, maybe? Could be. Make sure I'm not missing any comments here. Don't want anybody to feel neglected. Let's see. Larry, I've seen some people use a paper grocery bag to sand. They say it's like 20,000 or 2,000 grit sanded paper. It's definitely got some abrasion to it. I don't know what it would be. And wow, and then beautiful. Take my money. Yep, says Christina James. Joe says, whoa. I've already sent my email. Yeah, I think we're going back over the ones I already saw. Carrie, I'll email you. You bet. I think this is hot stuff here. This is so fun. Let's see. What's the diameter? Gas not twinning. Duct tape and all that good stuff. Does it cost more from India or Japan? Again, overall, it was cheaper from India because, quite frankly, the cost of living in India is a lot cheaper than Japan, too. So the labor's a lot left. LOL and a pocket knife. Absolutely, yeah. WD-40, duct tape, pocket knife, super glue. Not much you can't do, I'm telling you.
I did get April's email, Christina J. If you sent me an email to leopards@leopard.lw, I didn't get it yet. I just wanted to call that out. I don't think I skipped it.
And one of the things ChatGPT told me I could cut these up into 6-inch blanks because there's a lot of fountain pen makers out there that want a cap and a body, which in 6 inches is enough for a cap and a body in a fountain pen. And they could sell that for about $35 for a 6-inch blank. So we'll probably be doing a little bit of that too to help fund our addiction. Anyway, Carrie, you got anything else?
No, sir. Just that we're getting ready for the Kettner event. The kickoff is, of course, the day before the event start date of April 1st, April Fool's Day. Great day to start.
We're going to have to get the internet while we're out at sea so you can do your event out there.
Well, yeah, we probably, it's a good deal if you get just 2 devices, and I think we can go live. I'll have to look at which price range, but we'll get it. We always get it anyway, just so we can keep in touch and send things to you guys, and you can follow us along on our adventures. And we have a new travel adventuring website and going to festivals and all kinds of stuff. So we'll be doing lots of cool stuff. It is called Passport to Pixie Dust. So we will be on that. So you'll see a lot of stuff there. But we will still do the event and all that good junk. We might do the drawing and things like that when we get back. But I'm sure everyone won't mind waiting or doing 2 weeks in one time. So
yes, baling wire and baling twine. You know it. And Will says, when are you going to be putting up some blanks for sale? We're going to get to that, Will. It's another thing we got to do, et cetera. But I'll probably put those for sale on Etsy. But we could some of these up on our own website. But if you see one you like, just tell Carrie. If earlier in the video we shared a couple of other.
Does he mean other blanks like I used to drop? Is that what he's talking about?
I think he's probably talking about ebonite blanks.
Okay, just be sure, because if it's that other pen drops.
Yeah, Will, help us understand what you're looking for. So let's go make this one big. Yeah, that's pretty good there.
April, if you see yours in there, I think I know which one it is, and I can go look at the computer.
So
I tried to out, but it didn't work.
Will, you can look at these right here. This is the first of 5 blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you screen cap this, tell Carrie which one you want. We'll cut you off a 5 1/4 chunk or whatever it is, and then we will get it for you.
Okay, so this is just like Tim said. Screenshot that and then send that to me in an email, and put your cursor over the one you like, and then that's the easiest way, or circle it or something like that, so I know which is 3 from the left and 3 from the right or whatever. So.
And this is the block of. Oops, which one here? I want that one there. This is the block of 9. So if you see one of these that you want, then go tell us from the left to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and tell us which one you want. We'll cut you off a chunk, and there you go. I would imagine, Joe, you're correct that he was talking about the ebonite, because it is the newest thing. It's the newest thing next to Ditsy Spritz in the diamond painting world.
And then the one he did tonight for me is the second from the left.
This one here?
I don't see where you're pointing yet.
Yeah, maybe I got to come over here. Can you see that? Oh yeah, there we go. This one here.
Yes, that's the one I'm using right now. As an event.
A lot of great ones in there.
It's hard, folks. I saw these and I see them in the raw, so you have to sort of envision, as Tim showed earlier, the raw versus the finished. It's really hard to try and envision. There's so many that I would like that I can see paintings for. There's one that looks like a tiger stripe that Tim showed. There is a Margaret Morales coming out tomorrow that would look incredible for. So it's really hard, and we can get more because it comes really faster than we envisioned.
Oh, we're getting more. I promise you that already.
Because we still have the ones from the like the sapphire blue and the crimson red that we did, and the crimson red one is for sale. It's more on the medium to thick side, but that's ready to sell. So, but we can, do that.
April likes number 8. It is winky eye, or star eyes, or heart eyes, or something.
I know which one it is. She sent it in the last email, and she said that's the one she wants. So I'll pull it, and we can get that ready to go.
because these come so long, with the cool part, let's say Cindy goes, I want one, and I want it 4.5 inches long or 4.25. I can actually cut that right off there and have zero waste of a rod.
Yeah.
Till you get to the end and there's just a
Right
little
off.
piece left. Yeah.
So they're beautiful. They're really long. I mean, they're long, so that we have plenty.
Yeah.
But we can get more because he made the label the 13th. He dropped it off on the
16th.
4th.
Monday.
Yeah.
He dropped it off Monday, India time.
Yeah. And he asked us yesterday, did we get it? We're like, no. And then they said they were going to deliver it yesterday, but we were going to the dentist, which is down by the airport. So we were like, oh man, we missed it. Hopefully they just drop it, but he did a required signature. So we had to wait till today, and we were biting at the bit. Hopefully they came quickly before the live. So, yeah.
Yeah. So these dark ones here, this is the Japanese ebonite, and it's a very hidden pattern on the inside. And like we showed before, this one we've used the most of has blue on the inside.
That's the sapphire blue.
Beautiful stuff. Carrie's got one like that. This one here,
and Jess Russ has one.
We haven't cut off yet. And that is, I think this one is, get it focused. I think this one's solid black.
There is a crimson red, which that's in the shop finished.
I think this one's red here. Yeah, that one's got the red there. Yep. This is so exciting. I love new stuff.
This is what the red looks like finished.
There's what the red looks like finished.
Look at that. Doesn't it look like blood and gore?
And of course, I've got all my dirty, dusty fingers all over it.
Yeah, but look, it looks red and black. So if you like that dark art stuff, that is the one for you.
So there's a blue one, a red one. Then there's this beige one here. This has got beige wrapped up in the middle or the center. That's terrible on that end. There we go. There it is. Yeah, so we haven't even cut any of this off yet. The red we've done, the blue we've done a few of them because we've only got this little piece left, but probably another 3, maybe 4 in our, I don't know how long that is, but that's probably 18 inches, probably 3 in there. Yeah, sapphire blue is beautiful, Joe. There's the sapphire blue right here. And it is just blue and black and a little bit of mixture. Looks sort of green. Here, let's go to the microscope on that one. It's so much easier to see than me juggling it in the air. I just love this stuff. It was such a distant idea for me because I just thought, oh, you can't make diamond painting pens out of that or something. And then we got some. Look at that. Very subtle. Again, see those lines there? Those lines you can't see unless you're really zoomed in on this. And of course, what you see when you're just looking at the pen is the blue and the black. And I think there's a little gray or green in there too. Look at that. Larry's birthstone is a ruby. That's sort of red. Of course, as I roll it around my dirty thing here, it gets all the dust on it. This is vases, by the way. There's one vase there. And then one vase here. And Larry says he got a vase here on the end, too, when it's a baseball bat. Yeah, those, I'm just so excited about these because we're going to be doing some, fountain pens and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, very exciting.
That's how it started. We were going to be doing fountain pens, and we were looking for something different.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Crazy and fun stuff. Yeah, you definitely see the lines when I'm using the microscope because that's a 250X. Good thing your eyeballs aren't that tight because even though it's super shiny, you can see how shiny this is just from a distance, right? But if you get in real close, you can see the lines. That provides the satiny feel that you can grip really nicely. And these feel so different. This is, and I would say, the same weight as a diamond painting resin pen, depending upon how you turn it. But it's probably 1 gram heavier, depending upon if you had a fatter turn. But overall, about the same. Anyway, that is fun. Yeah, you can see the lines with a microscope, and you need to. That's actually probably a good part of the pen is the gripability, because you don't want it to slip in your hands, even though it's super shiny. You're lucky, Larry. Cindy does not like her birthstone. Cindy, claim another birthstone. That's all you got to do.
What's her birthstone?
I don't know, but she don't like it, so I just go grab something else. Mine's an emerald, and I'm like, okay, I like green. That's good.
Yeah, and I'm sapphire, as everybody knows. So.
Yeah, you know, Monica, there is a difference between the two. Not only size, because I order different sizes, but in the way they make the colors. Now, it's very possible the Japanese also do the same thing as this stuff here. I just haven't found it yet. That's all. So, not bashing the Japanese, but the cost of living in Japan is higher. So the cost of goods in production is higher. So in India, the raw resources are probably cheaper and the labor is cheaper. So we get it that way. Pretty cool. Diamond. Oh, it's okay. Diamonds are cool. Then you could switch your diamond to a, what's the diamond-like stone, Carrie? Moissanite.
Moissanite, yeah.
Moissanite, because a diamond reflects only white light. A moissanite reflects the colors of the rainbow. So it's super clear, super wonderful, but you get rainbow colors instead of white light. So just swap it out. The moissanite is a 9.25, so it's right above ruby on that hardness scale. I think the Mohs scale it's called. And diamond's a 10, of course. Hey, Jess. How you like that, Jess? Pretty cool, isn't it? Jess, tell everybody how they feel in your hand, because I think you're the only one out there that's actually got one besides us right now in the whole world, literally. And Jess came here right at the end, but we're glad she's here.
Well, she said, I messaged her that, hey, it's on, we have it. And she said, already?
Yeah, I literally didn't expect it till the end of April. But man, it was here in 3 days. They feel warm. Yeah, it's just a whole different feeling. It's pretty cool. We just turned one tonight, Joe. Carrie, Jess, show yours up close. There's Carrie's that we turned tonight. Purple, orange, and black.
Look at that. And show Tim what the raw one is. Do you know which one that is? It's next to the red.
That is true, Monica. The Japanese ones I ordered are darker, but they're still beautiful in person. They just don't show up on camera real well. And of course, here they just look like black.
Hey Tim, show this particular one in the raw so Jess can see.
Which one was that? Is it this one here? It must be this one here. I cut it off.
That's the raw. And you're just looking at the outside. Turn it again. See, the inside is right there. That's what it looks like finished. Or he shined it up, either one. I'm not sure.
It's just wet from alcohol.
Yeah. See, it's just gorgeous. Real pretty. I stared at about 4 of them for like 20 minutes. I just couldn't decide because I saw so many different options for so many of the colors.
But anyway, we were just spending the last few minutes here just chatting about ebonite and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not worried about the eye appeal because when I finish a fountain pen, it doesn't need the gripability like a diamond painting pen does. So when I finish it, it will literally be a mirror finish to 20,000 grit. which will be incredibly gorgeous. And literally, so the finish on a fountain pen, because remember, when you're using a fountain pen, let's just sort of look at an example here. When you're using a fountain pen, you don't hold on to the outside of the fountain pen. Let me turn this light off. It's so bright. This one's ghost gold. But when you, that's still bright. Jeez.
Yeah, that's
when you're gripping the outside of this, you take it apart, you're holding this. So this part here is the part that needs grip. Everything else, and this one isn't even fully finished yet, but everything else will be finished to a mirror polish, literally. It is so deep looking. There's what that one looks like. And this one is not even finished. I'm not even done finished shaping this one yet, but that's what this one will look like. And if I take it apart, the inside, this here will have a different finish on it. It will not be as shiny as the rest. See, it's still a little bit got those lines in it because I don't want to finish it that tight. I want to finish it so that it's grippable. Where these out here, they're going to be shiny, shiny, shiny. Yeah, that ghost gold. I love that ghost gold. I'm going to make quite a few of these because this just makes a great pen. Anyway, Joe, we are going to be getting to some fountain pens here in the next 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so, because dang, man, I'm just so excited to get those going.
Yeah,
Jess has got shifty eyes.
That's why we really didn't do a lot of pen drops because we needed to catch up. We were about 8 to 9 weeks out, so we needed to catch up on some orders, and so we're about 4 weeks, about 3 to 5 weeks. So we're really close to getting those fountain pens because I had so many people say, "What about fountain pens? What about fountain pens?" So we want to do the time to do those and experiment. In fact, I'm ordering a couple of blanks from Kevin Zog. I think it's Kevin. There's 2 brothers.
Yep, it is Kevin Zog.
And it's peanut butter and jelly. And it with the white ghost gold on the cap. We sent that to Reese's Pieces, and he did that with it. And I wrote to Kevin, I need those bottoms. I need that pen. So it's really cool. So we're going to be doing that. So
we'll share this one more time for Jess. Jess, this is the photo with 5 of the blanks on them. And if you want one of these, you can number them, take a snapshot of the screen, and just go 1 through 5 and carry which one you want.
That's what April did. She put her cursor over it and said, where my cursor is.
And I'll freeze it right there just so anybody could snip the screen later in the video. They can play it back and freeze frame it. And then we got the other one here, and these are the other 9 that are just gorgeous. I think this number 9 here, I think number 9 is the most valuable premium pattern in color because the fountain pen makers like it because it looks vintage. And we've mentioned that before, so people think I'm repeating myself, and I am, and that's okay. But that one looks very vintage.
Jess says the 5th one from the top, the 2 colors of green and black. See, that was the other one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here?
That was the other one I was going to do, remember?
That's the one that I cut off that I'm going to turn later. But yeah, I love that color green. That is so cool.
Tim, remember I said that one or this one?
Yep.
Which one did you do?
That's the ones you picked.
And you go, well, we have more and we can get more. So I'm like, okay, do this one because it's different. A lot of people like purple. So that's the one I chose to do.
But there you go, Jess, just to answer your question more succinctly.
It is a hard choice. And they're 15 each for the blank, and the turning is
45 for the turning.
Yep, $45 for turning 15. So it's your typical, I think it's $60, if I'm not
So
mistaken.
just so everybody knows, the prices for turning just went up today. Couple of reasons. One, everybody knows everything's getting more expensive. No big deal there. But we just engaged Pirate Ship. And I've wanted to take the prices up for a long time because they've essentially been the exact same price for 3 years. So they've gone up $5 for every type of turning, and no matter which one it is. And then the only thing it didn't go up was the pen and pencil set and the ink pen set, because those are okay. I'm getting better and better at those. And as I gain efficiency, I go faster, so it takes less labor, so they can stay the same. But all the other pens have pretty much been the same. But the reason it went up is, the reason I felt comfortable taking up is we're using Pirate Ship now, which is connected to our Shopify store. And that is the cheapest shipping I've ever seen. So UPS by everybody, and it'll go a lot cheaper and probably faster too. Who knows? But pretty exciting for the whole thing all the way around. Plus we got this new ebonite stuff, which is way fun. Yeah, those are green and black.
Well,
And this
you can ask April. She bought a kit from me that I was destashing, and I shipped it through Pirate Ship. And she's in Colorado, I'm in Oklahoma. That's not too far away, but it came pretty close. It came pretty quickly, and I think it was in pretty good condition, and it wasn't very expensive. So it's very good price for a long kit box. And she lives in a rural area.
Helping. And the reason we've pulled back on dropping lots of pens and stuff like that is we want to move to Phoenix, right? We want to get out of Oklahoma and get to Phoenix. So we've got a destash. So I told Carrie, I said, I do not want to pack 700 kits. So we've destashed probably 40 or 50 of them at this point, and we're just going to continue listing them in those destash groups. And the more and more we go, the better and better the prices are going to be, where one day I'm going to be ahead. We're going to have a Saturday almost giveaway. It's going to be like everything's $35. That's, a kit. And we've got lots of kits. So, and it's just going to go down from there. So snatch it up at the 35 or 40, and then it'll be down to 30. And I just want to blow them out. She wants to keep about 30 or 35 kits, which I'm good with. That's easy to pack. But we want to get out of Oklahoma and get to Phoenix for a lot of reasons. One is the wind here. The wind that it never stops affects Carrie a bit. So for me, I could live anywhere. It doesn't matter. But Carrie, the wind really affects her sinuses and all that kind of stuff. So we want to get her to Phoenix where it's dry, where it's not as windy. And, of course, she loves the heat, so she'll love that part. But,
and it is good. A second reason I thought, but Tim went there when I went on the ice cruise because it was so cold. And you know me, I don't like cold, so it was miserable. I told Tim this is the first time I wish the cruise is over. And he was in 70-degree weather. Oh, it's beautiful here, because we were texting back and forth. So I'm like, darn. So he said, yeah, we went over to see Jesse and Jim Godoy over at Cocoon. He went to Turner's Warehouse. He went up to where Reese's Pieces is. And there's just so much also pen stuff there, it seems. So that's a good move for that reason as well. So we just thought, and a lot of Tim's family is there. So we have family really close. And so it's only 5 hours to Disneyland, California. So we could do some travel videos and festivals down in California. So there's also a lot of reasons. So, and I need heat, period.
So there is the Diamond Painting Pen and Stash D-Stash group and the Diamond Art D-Stash and Trade group. Those are the ones that we're posting in right now. And we'll do 5 or 6 at a time. And Carrie's been focusing on the premium kits that everybody wants. So that's getting going there. And of course, there's my buddy Eric Enstrom that's doing these pens.
Yeah, and somebody said to me, are you upset that you're destashing like your Mrs. Butter D and some of your Margaret Morales? Because everybody knows that I like those artists. And I'm like, yes, it's hard. It was a hard decision. There were a few that were very hard to get, and I like had anxiety while I purchased it. And you all know that feeling. So, and I love these. I bought them for a reason, and it's hard to decide what to do, but we need to move. And I have two of those big giant racks you get at the warehouse stores full of kits, and two big totes full of kits. So, we all have FOMO, and, there's going to be more. I'm going to see something else I want. So I'm not upset. I'm not. Somebody sent Tim a message. Is Carrie okay? Because he's doing the whole listing and taking that, and I'm doing all the back work. So, we are moving them. It's hard.
Somebody thought she was dead or something, or
Yeah,
sick or whatever.
He was doing.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Yeah. So if you're looking for something specific, Carrie may have it. And we covered that for Monica there.
Yeah, we had one or two customers who bought something. Hey, do you have this? And I said, yeah, I do. Oh, and so I would sell it to that person because they're willing to pay right there. So if you think of something, I might have it. Some I wanted to get, I don't have it, but you can ask and we'll tell you. Or that's not my cup of tea artist or something. But I have lots of Hannah Lynn's. I have lots of Art and Souls because I did a couple of unboxings for them back in the day. So they just gave me extras. So I do have some of those. I do have a couple of other shops. I was on a Kurtis Reykjavik kick for a while. I'm really not into that anymore. So I have a lot of his. So if you're that fan, ask me what I have and I'll tell you. I have a lot of them that are archived. I have a lot of archive kits, so don't hesitate to ask and keep looking in those groups and keep.
Here's where we'll meet, Cindy. Handel's Homemade Ice Cream Shop. Oh man, does this place have good ice cream?
Oh, that's the place I found. Yep.
Oh my goodness, is that place good? I took my mom there. We went back. Carrie and I and my mom went there a few years ago, and when I went and visited my mom in January, we went in there. That place, oh, great ice cream. Fantastic ice cream.
In Surprise, Arizona.
There's about 15 of them all around Phoenix. Beautiful.
Yeah. The one we went to was in Surprise.
Yeah, get the needing the heat. That's for Carrie. Me, I got air conditioning everywhere. I'm good. But anyway, let's see. So here's the funniest story in the world about destashing. I post in the group or in the destash group with our photos. I post it at the top and at the bottom of the list of paintings. And I say, if interested, message me, Facebook message me your name, desired kit, email address, and mailing address. And I even say, this is how you get in the front of the line. If there's 10 or 12 people that want one, the first one that messaged me that information is the person that's first in line. And I have people message me, is this available? And then I had a lady arguing with me. I'm not going to give you my address. I'm just going to give you my zip code. I'm like, well, I can't help you then. And eventually she kept going back and forth. And I go, you know what? I don't need to deal with this. I literally blocked somebody on Facebook. I couldn't believe it. I blocked her on Facebook. I go, I don't want to deal with this lady anymore. Go away. Well, by the way, Larry, they have Rocky Road there. Oh my goodness, is it good. I get the black cherry ice cream. That's my favorite. But anyway, yeah, lots happening here. A lot of excitement. We're destashing the crap out of things. We're catching up on pens. And I'm getting to the point where, let's just say we finally get to the point where, boom, we're going to move in a month or two. I could finish all the pens I have in about 3 massively productive days, like doing nothing but turning pens, and I'd be caught up. And then we could move, shut down the company shut down the shop for a month, get out to Phoenix, get moved in, take a week or two to set it all up, and then we'd be up and running again. I'm telling you, Ann, some people are very odd, and I just don't want to deal with it. Y'all need a corgi after you do. Maybe. Carrie wants a dog. Carrie wants a dog. Jess got shifty eyes. I got you, Jess. We got you covered. But anyway, that's what's exciting here. So we're moving forward like nothing is happening, but we're planning. That is for sure. We definitely have a plan.
Yes, and Jess, I do have a white ghost gold. It's the very last one. Tim found it, and I didn't send it over because we got messaged that these were coming yesterday, or they're out here today. So I wanted to wait because I knew you wanted some. So I figured I could do both of them at the same time. So that's what we're planning to do. So I should be sending that over shortly.
Yeah, so that's all we really got for tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening. We will see you again tomorrow.
Premieres tomorrow. I'm doing a I'm doing a premiere, an unboxing for Sparkling Nana, and very cool stuff. And I will also be. We also have some things coming out for the Kettner event, and I'll be posting about that tomorrow. The sponsor list and the coupon codes for that. If you want to get any of his items, you do. Some of the items you don't have to be in the event to get, but the one item that you do have to be registered and a start photo and participating.
So by the way, I'm also doing a contest pen. You know, we have that Turner's Challenge with Lady Lathe Custom Co-ops. They're my buddies, Stacy and Lisa and
Vicky.
I'll lose my brain here. And I'll be turning a pen. And so I'll be in competition with those ladies. I came in second once, but they do all that doodad stuff, and I don't do all that doodad stuff, that bling. So I never make it into first place. But I usually do pretty good. But it's just fun hanging out with those ladies and doing stuff and, you know, making a pen. And then we'll sell it when we're done.
Yeah,
but if you're not part of Lady Lathe, go ahead and join Lady Lathe. And that way you can vote on my pen. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is there's been a couple of times where, and Stacy kind of runs that, and she's picked a couple of blanks. Everyone got the same blank. It's amazing how 4 different turners can interpret a blank a different way with turns and ends and, you know, doodads and whatever you want to do to it, just to give it character. And can you guess it? And, you know, a lot of people will say, I think Tim's is this. I cannot confirm. That's all I ever say, because I'm not going to give it away, because that's not fair to the other ladies. So I'm not going to do that. So, you know, Tim came in second once. That was the closest we've come. He's yet to win. We're hoping he wins with this one. We have a really nice blank.
Oh, we have no idea. I don't even care about winning. It's just
fun. We just do it for fun. And that's what we're about. It's just for fun and getting people, you know, in there. In fact, I met a lady. She wanted one of my Lubeca, you know, the big-eyed cats. And we started chatting, and she is a travel agent. I'm a travel agent on the side. And we started talking cruising. And then I told her about the Art Laura, We Wax Laura, her event that she's doing with Alyssa from Make Arts and Crafts in April. And I'm also participating in that and sponsoring. And she's like, I said, you know, hey, they're having that event. Oh, cool. I said, this is the prize pen. I have an extra if you would like to buy it. Don't think you're going to win. I have one you can purchase. And so she had never gotten a pen, never used a pen other than Diamond Art Club. And I worked with her and we talked, and she's getting her first pen. And so she's very excited. So
okay, so Denise mentioned, Tim, go look at their shark vertebrae pen. I did see that, Denise. It's very cool. I like it. And there's the one that's made by Stacy. Stacy is my buddy. Stacy Travis. Me and the ladies, Stacy, Vicky, Lisa, and me, we all keep in contact almost daily sometimes about different things. And there's their shark vertebrae pen. I don't know who made that blank. It's pretty cool.
I do have a blank with a shark tooth in it from Along the Shore Blanks.
Oh, Cocoon Blank did that.
Oh,
wait a minute. deep shark vertebrae casted in marble brown and Obi, but goody. Wow, I don't think they make that anymore. Oh, they aren't made anymore. Yeah, that's cool. Yep. Anyway, guys, you guys have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow. I got to go turn my contest pen and go do it. Say goodbye, Carrie.
Bye, everyone. See you.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.